Meeting Kier Starmer, the UK Premier.
Yes, he's coming tonight.
What do you think of him? Some of his colleagues in government are quite critical of you.
Well, I'm going to see him in about an hour, so I have to be nice, right? A lot of seats, more seats than he was allowed to have, actually. They acknowledge that he won, but for some reason you have a very strange system over there.
Kier Starmer's political career hangs by a thread as Donald Trump unleashes a barrage of criticism on live TV. The Labour leader, known for his carefully crafted image, finds himself cornered and struggling to defend his policies. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. As Trump systematically dismantles Starmer's platform, viewers are left wondering, is this the end of Starmer's leadership aspirations, or will he find a way to weather the storm and emerge stronger? Picture this. Kier Starmer, Labour's golden boy, finds himself squarely in the crosshairs of Donald Trump's infamous Twitter tirades. But this isn't just another social media spat. It's a direct assault on the cornerstone of Labour's platform, Starmer's clean energy plan. Trump's attack is as blunt as it is devastating.
Who are you with? Who are you with?
GB News in the UK.
Okay, good.
But would you rather Nigel Farage had a bigger role?
Well, I think Nigel is great. I mean, I've known him for a long time. He had a great election, too. Picked up. But I actually think he's very nice. I think he ran a great race. He did very well.
He accuses Starmer of making a very big mistake by increasing taxes on North Sea oil and gas producers. The former US president doesn't mince words. Open up the North Sea, get rid of windmills. It's a challenge that strikes at the heart of Starmer's vision for Britain's energy future. As Starmer's team scrambles to respond, the damage is already done. Trump's words resonate with a significant portion of the British public who fear rising energy costs and job losses in traditional industries. It's a fear that's been simmering beneath the surface, and Trump's comments have brought it boiling to the top. The Labour leader now finds himself in a precarious position. Does he stand firm on his green agenda and risk alienating voters who are worried about their livelihoods, or does he backpedal and face accusations of weak leadership? It's a political tightrope that even the most seasoned politicians would struggle to walk. As the controversy unfolds, energy companies start reconsidering their investments in the UK. Apache, a major player in the North Sea, announces plans to exit by 2029. It's a stark reminder of the real-world consequences of political decisions and public perception. But how did Starmer's clean energy plan crumble so quickly under Trump's critique? The answer lies in the delicate balance between environmental aspirations and economic realities. While the UK government aims to achieve clean power by 2030, including blocking new drilling licenses in the North Sea, Trump's pro-fossil fuel stance taps into a very real anxiety among British workers. The increase in the windfall tax on oil and gas producers to 38%, extended to 2030, has sent shockwaves through the industry. Workers in the fossil fuel sector are now fearing for their job security as the government's green policies threaten significant job losses. It's a fear that Trump has expertly exploited, painting Starmer's policies as out of touch with the needs of ordinary Britons. As Starmer watches his carefully crafted energy policy crumble, he faces an even more daunting challenge. Trump isn't done yet, and he's about to hit the Labour leader where it really hurts. The question now is, can Starmer recover from this body blow, or will his political career be the next casualty of the green energy debate? Just when Kier Starmer thought his political troubles couldn't get any worse, Donald Trump turned his attention to London. The former US president, never one to mince words, launched a scathing attack on the city's leadership and, by extension, Starmer's urban policies. It was as if Trump had sensed blood in the water after dismantling Starmer's energy plans, and now he was moving in for the kill. Trump's critique of London was blunt and unforgiving. "Look at London," he declared. "They're no longer recognizable." It was a loaded statement that touched on sensitive issues of immigration and cultural change, leaving Starmer visibly uncomfortable. But Trump wasn't done. He doubled down, stating, "I think he's been a not very good mayor. From what I understand, he's done a poor job. Crime is up a lot of problems." The accusation was clear. Under Labour's watch, London had become a city in decline. Starmer, caught off guard by the intensity of Trump's attack, struggled to defend his party's stance on urban development and multicultural policies. His carefully crafted image as a moderate began to crumble as he fumbled for a response. It was a moment that exposed the fragility of Starmer's political platform, leaving viewers wondering if they were witnessing the unraveling of a potential prime minister. Trump's words struck a chord with some Londoners who felt left behind by rapid urban changes. Public sentiment in the city reflected growing concerns over rising crime rates and the perceived failure of local leadership to address these issues. Nigel Farage, never one to miss an opportunity, jumped into the fray. He argued that current immigration policies were unsustainable, claiming that 5 out of 7 new homes were being allocated to migrants, leaving British families struggling to find affordable housing. The controversy quickly spread beyond London. Other UK cities began questioning Labour's urban policies, with Farage warning that the country's current path was leading to overcrowded hospitals, stretched schools, and overwhelmed public services. These concerns echoed public frustrations that could seriously impact Starmer's support base. As the dust settled, Starmer found himself facing a moment of truth. His urban agenda lay in shambles, his energy policy was under fire, and his political career hung by a thread. The Labour Party's focus on defending its policies rather than addressing public concerns about immigration and urban development was seen as a critical misstep that could alienate voters. Can Starmer recover from this double blow? Or will this be remembered as the moment when his political aspirations crumbled under the weight of Trump's criticism and public disillusionment? As the controversy continues to unfold, one thing is clear: Starmer's path to power just got a whole lot rockier. As the dust settles from Trump's scathing attack, Kier Starmer's political future hangs by a thread. His clean energy dreams lie in ruins, his urban vision shattered. The Labour leader's inability to withstand international criticism and defend his policies has left many questioning his leadership. Can Starmer salvage his credibility, or will this be remembered as the moment his star began to fade? History offers a sobering parallel. Tony Blair faced similar international criticism during the Iraq War, which ultimately eroded public trust and damaged Labour's electoral prospects. Like Blair, Starmer now struggles to maintain credibility amidst global scrutiny. The question is, can he learn from his predecessor's mistakes? Experts suggest Starmer could rebuild his image by focusing on clear, actionable policies that address public concerns, particularly around immigration and economic stability. But it's a steep hill to climb. With his energy policy in tatters and his urban agenda under fire, Starmer faces an uphill battle to regain voter trust. As the controversy continues to unfold, one thing is clear: Starmer's path to power just got a whole lot rockier.